EasyFlow is an ALM solution with many integrated functional modules. This tutorial will introduce the Subversion module. EasyFlow offers several software configuration management solutions. If you do not currently use an integrated development environment, you can download a standalone SVN client through EasyFlow. If you already use Eclipse or Visual Studio, you can download a plugin for those tools. When using EasyFlow through an IDE, all development activities are done from within that program. There is no need to switch back and forth between the EasyFlow web interface and the IDE. The EasyFlow plugin adds a menu called SVN Client. Other than that, Eclipse remains the same. EasyFlow and file interaction are done through the main window. The Package Explorer displays all of the branches and files, and the message window will display warnings, errors, and other messages. To see how EasyFlow streamlines the development process, let's pretend that I am a developer following my normal daily routine. At the beginning of the day, I open Eclipse, and I am logged into EasyFlow. In order to find my daily assignments, I open the EasyFlow site and use my shortcut for the query, Open Tickets Assigned to Me. Here I find a list of tickets that have been assigned to me. I choose the ticket that is most critical. This ticket has a status of New. Since I am accepting the work of this ticket, I change it to Assigned. From this screen, I can read the summary and description so that I know what's expected of me. Now that I know what I need to do, I need to access the code. Since I am logged into EasyFlow, I am also logged into the correct SVN repository. First, I will create a branch. Alternatively, I could use a common branch that already exists. Then check out a local copy of the code. Now I can open a file and make my changes. I save these changes and commit. At this point, I can build the project and test my newly updated code. Once I am satisfied, I want to merge these changes back into my baseline branch. So I select that branch and choose Merge from Branch. I select the branch that I created previously and click Merge. There appears to be a conflict that I will need to resolve. To do this, I click the file that has a conflict and choose Resolve Conflict. Now presented with the two edits, I can choose which version to save, or I can make my own edits. After saving this change, I click Mark Resolved. If there are multiple conflict files, I can simply repeat these steps until all conflicts are resolved. Now I can successfully commit these changes to the repository. Since my work is now complete, I want to update the ticket. I come back to the EasyFlow site and add a comment describing what I did. This can be done in your local language. I change the ticket status to Resolve and mark it as fixed. I also update my hours worked. At this point, my work is done. It is now important to my manager to see that progress is being made. My manager's dashboard displays information about my development effort. Previously, the percent completion of the parent ticket of the one I just closed was 53%, and the percent completion of ticket 13, the one that I closed, was 86%. Now after refreshing, the percents update, and the ticket 13 percentage is 100%. As you can see, my manager has immediate access to my progress on a ticket with no effort on my part. EasyFlow's SVN integration keeps managers and developers in sync with little effort for either party. Visibility in the development process is increased through the ease of information flow. Implementing EasyFlow is simple as well. In addition to continuing to use your current IDE, existing Subversion repositories can be hooked and open source defect trackers can be migrated into EasyFlow. For more information, visit our website.